Retirement changes the way you think about money. When you were working, every paycheck gave you a chance to recover from a bad financial decision. Overspend 1 month, and another paycheck was on the way. Retirement doesn't work like that. Now your savings have a very important job. They need to support your lifestyle for years, maybe even decades. That's why every dollar deserves a purpose. The surprising part is that most retirees don't lose money because they make one huge financial mistake. Instead, it's usually the little things, the habits that don't seem expensive, the purchases that feel harmless, the bills that quietly show up month after month. Individually, they're easy to ignore. Together, they can quietly drain thousands of dollars from your retirement over the years. Now, this isn't about feeling guilty every time you spend money. You worked hard for your retirement. You should absolutely enjoy it. The goal isn't to spend less. The goal is to spend on the things that truly improve your life and avoid paying for things that don't. Let's start with one of the biggest money drains for retirees. Number 1. Paying for a house that no longer fits your lifestyle. For many people, the family home is filled with memories. It's where birthdays were celebrated, children grew up, holiday dinners brought everyone together. Walking away from those memories isn't easy, but retirement asks a different question. Does this house still fit the life you're living today? Many retirees continue paying for space they no longer use. Empty bedrooms, a large backyard that requires constant maintenance, high utility bills, property taxes, homeowners insurance, repairs that seem to appear one after another. Before retirement, those costs were easier to manage because a paycheck was coming in every 2 weeks. Now they're coming out of your retirement income. Think about it this way. If someone offered you 2 houses today, one that cost thousands less each year to maintain and gave you the same happiness, which one would you choose? For many retirees, downsizing isn't about lowering their standard of living. It's about increasing their freedom. Less cleaning, less maintenance, lower monthly expenses, more money for travel, hobbies, or simply sleeping better at night, knowing your savings are lasting longer. The goal isn't to own the biggest house. It's to own the house that supports the retirement you actually want. Number 2. Buying things out of boredom. Here's something people don't talk about enough. Retirement gives you something you've probably wanted for years: time. At first, it's wonderful. You wake up without an alarm. You don't fight traffic. You don't answer work emails. But after a while, some retirees discover they have more free time than they know what to do with. That's when boredom shopping begins. A quick trip to the store turns into buying things you didn't plan to purchase. Scrolling online becomes another package arriving at the front door. A warehouse club visit somehow ends with a shopping cart full of items that weren't on the list. The purchase feels exciting for about a day, then the excitement fades. The item gets placed in a closet, a drawer, or the garage. Meanwhile, your retirement account is a little smaller. Shopping can be fun. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself once in a while, but it's worth asking one simple question before buying something. Am I buying this because I need it or because I'm bored? That one question has saved many retirees hundreds of dollars every month. Often, the best cure for boredom isn't another purchase. It's finding a hobby, learning something new, volunteering, joining a walking group, spending time with family. Those activities usually create longer-lasting happiness than another box arriving on your doorstep. Number 3. Paying for services they rarely use. Take a look at your monthly bank statement. You might be surprised by what you find. Streaming services, gym memberships, warehouse club memberships, premium phone apps, magazine subscriptions, cloud storage, home security upgrades, roadside assistance plans. It's easy to sign up. It's much harder to remember you're still paying. Many retirees continue paying for subscriptions simply because they've always had them, not because they're using them. Here's a simple challenge. Go through every recurring payment. For each one, ask yourself, if I didn't already have this, would I pay for it today? If the answer is no, you probably don't need it. Canceling one subscription won't change your retirement. Canceling 6 or 7 that you never use just might. Imagine finding an extra $1,000 each year simply by getting rid of things you don't even notice anymore. That's money that can stay invested, help cover rising healthcare costs, or pay for experiences you'll actually remember. And speaking of spending money without realizing it, the next 4 habits are even more common because they don't feel wasteful at all. In fact, most retirees think they're making perfectly reasonable decisions. That's exactly why they're so easy to miss. Number 4. Eating out more than they think. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a nice meal at your favorite restaurant. Retirement is meant to be enjoyed. If meeting friends for lunch every Friday brings you happiness, keep doing it. The problem isn't eating out. It's how easily it becomes a habit. Maybe breakfast turns into a diner visit 3 mornings a week. Lunch is grabbed while running errands. Dinner feels easier to order than cook. None of those meals seem expensive on their own. $20 here, $30 there. Before you know it, you've spent hundreds of dollars that month without really noticing. Now imagine taking that same money and using it for something you'll remember for years. A weekend getaway, tickets to a baseball game, a family barbecue, or spoiling your grandkids. The point isn't to stop eating out. It's to make sure you're doing it because you enjoy the experience, not simply because it's become your default. Sometimes the best meals aren't the most expensive ones. They're the ones shared around your own dining table with people you love. Number 5. Ignoring small home repairs. This one surprises a lot of people because it doesn't feel like wasting money. It feels like saving it. A dripping faucet, a loose roof shingle, a tiny crack in the driveway, a water stain on the ceiling that doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. It's easy to think, I'll deal with it next month. Then, next month becomes 6 months. And suddenly that inexpensive repair turns into a major project costing thousands of dollars. It's a little like ignoring the check engine light in your car. The warning isn't usually the expensive part. Ignoring it often is. One of the smartest habits retirees can develop is fixing small problems before they become large ones. It protects your home, it protects your wallet, and it saves you from stressful surprises later. Number 6. Chasing every sale and great deal. Retailers are incredibly good at making us feel like we're saving money. Buy one, get one free. Limited time offer. Today only. 40% off. But here's a question. Are you really saving money if you weren't planning to buy it in the first place? Many retirees fill closets, garages, and kitchen cabinets with bargains they never actually needed. The discount feels like a victory. The credit card statement tells a different story. A good deal only saves you money if it's something you already intended to buy. Otherwise, it's simply spending money at a discount. The next time you see a sale, pause for a moment and ask yourself, would I still buy this if it were full price? If the answer is no, you've probably just saved yourself money by walking away. Number 7. Letting money sit idle. This may be the biggest hidden mistake of all. After retirement, many people become nervous about investing. That's understandable. No one wants to see their savings fall during a market downturn, so they move large amounts of money into a checking account or a savings account and leave it there for years. Having an emergency cash reserve is important, but keeping too much money sitting idle can create another problem. Inflation. Over time, the cost of groceries, healthcare, travel, and everyday living tends to rise. If your money isn't keeping pace, your purchasing power slowly shrinks. It's a little like trying to fill a bucket with a small hole in the bottom. The water disappears so gradually that you hardly notice it. That's why many retirees work with a financial professional to find a balance between keeping enough cash for short-term needs while allowing some of their money to continue working for the future. Every situation is different, but the goal is the same. Protect your money without letting it stop working altogether. One thing you'll notice about every item on this list is that none of them involve making reckless financial decisions. They're ordinary habits, things that slowly become part of everyday life. That's exactly why they're so easy to overlook. Retirement isn't about depriving yourself. If you've always dreamed of taking that cruise, take it. If you love golfing every week, enjoy it. If dinner with friends is the highlight of your week, don't give it up. The goal isn't to eliminate spending. The goal is to eliminate spending that doesn't add value to your life. Before making a purchase, try asking yourself one simple question. Will I still be happy I spent this money 6 months from now? If the answer is yes, it's probably money well spent. If the answer is no, you might want to think twice. The happiest retirees aren't usually the ones who spend the least. They're the ones who spend intentionally. They know the difference between spending that creates memories and spending that simply creates clutter. And over the course of a long retirement, that difference can add up to thousands of dollars and a lot more peace of mind. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more retirement tips, smart money strategies, and practical financial lessons to help you make the most of every dollar you've worked so hard to save. Because a comfortable retirement isn't just about how much money you have, It's about making sure your money is helping you live the life you've been looking forward to. Tell me down below, what habits did you quit when you retired? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.